So it seems like right now, everyone on the platform is making videos about Jaystation. But what sets this video apart from every other video about him is that not only is he from my city, but I know people who know Jaystation. Not only have I been keeping a very close eye on his channel, but I've also been keeping an eye out on the channels of people he's worked with in the past. And I've noticed a very disturbing pattern. So in today's video, I'm going to briefly go over his incredibly sketchy past, and then we're going to watch his video where he explains the truth about what happened to his girlfriend Alexia. So the trend I've noticed with Jaystation is that almost everyone he works with ends up hating him. Around a year ago, he and one of my current roommates got into some drama where they exchanged blows back and forth, which is totally fine. But in my opinion, Jaystation crossed the line when he fabricated text messages in an attempt to hurt my friend's career and reputation. It was at this point when I began to realize just how much of a lying scumbag Jaystation really is. He also worked with some guy named Wesley, and when they broke up, Wesley made a video where he explains what happened and the abuse he suffered at the hands of Jaystation. Now I'm not gonna go over the whole video, but the gist of it is that Wesley and Jaystation went to a different city and they got into some conflict there, and Jaystation just packed his shit and went back home, leaving his friend stranded in that city without any way to get back.
After that, he went home. He ditched me here in Ottawa, left me here. I didn't have my car, I didn't have any of my things.
And just as a quick side note, all of the videos I'm talking about are still on YouTube. You could go on YouTube and actually follow the path of destruction that follows Jaystation everywhere he goes. And then we have Jay Hills. The two Jays made a bunch of videos together, and big shocker, a few months down the road, Jay Hills puts out a video titled The Truth About Jaystation. In this video, he also explains how their relationship crashed and burned. Again, I'm not gonna go over the whole video, but the gist of it is that his aunt died and he took one day off, and for that Jaystation fired him essentially.
So basically, I had to go to Montreal for the funeral of my aunt. Jay messages me, tells me, yo bro, I can't have you coming into my videos anymore. You're unreliable. I feel like you're using me. It's not good. But mind you guys, I missed one day and that was on the Monday.
Now, I know for a fact there are other examples out there, but I don't have the information to confidently speak on them. But the last example we're going to talk about is the most recent one, which is the conflict with Alexia. Alexia and Jaystation were allegedly dating, which honestly, I don't even know if that's the truth, but we're going to assume it is. And only God knows what their relationship was like off camera. Because as I've explained, Jaystation's a fucking awful person, and we have no idea how he actually treated Alexia. So with Alexia, Jay Hills, Wesley, and whoever else Jaystation has had a falling out with, it seems like they all start to hate him after they work with him. And why is that? Well, I actually have the answer. It's because he's a lying, manipulative piece of shit scumbag who only cares about one thing, and it's not his friends who help him film. It's not the dead people he exploits for money. It's not even the fans who literally support him and pay his bills by watching his videos. It's views. The only thing this guy cares about is getting views. That's all he wants in life, is to get views on YouTube. And as the world is finally seeing, this man will do anything to get views, literally anything. So every time Jaystation introduces a new partner to his videos, I just wonder how long is it gonna take before these two end up hating each other and there's some sort of drama. And Alexia? Well, she was no different. Now that I've given some context to Jay's shady past, let's go through this video where he supposedly tells us the truth about what happened to Alexia. Keep in mind though that we'll likely never hear Alexia's side of the story because he's either paid her a ton of money to keep quiet or she just doesn't have the platform to speak on. So that means there's really no one who could verify whether or not this story that he tells us is real. Actually, there's one person who likely knows the truth, or at least some of it. Unfortunately though, that person's head is so far up Jaystation's ass that he'll probably never say anything about this situation. So I guess all we have to go off of is this story that is probably horseshit.
The officers take that report.
We were just in this detail to come arrest you.
Yeah, as far as last night, we were good.
Yeah, I don't know what.
I woke up,
was
she's not here.
Actually, that's true. Yeah, actually, I don't even know what day she said this happened. Did you read the recordings?
I think yeah.
Okay, so the video starts off pretty strong, with the police knocking on Jaystation's door, telling him they're gonna arrest him. And I have to admit, this seems pretty legit. You even get a glimpse of the cops, and it looks like they're real cops. They're in uniform, they don't look like paid actors. It doesn't really seem like he's lying. What? What the fuck is this, GTA? Do you just commit crimes and then all of your stars disappear when you get into your safe house? This can't be a fucking actual law. You know what? I'm gonna Google it. Huh. So just 2 minutes into the video and we have our first live from Jaystation. Classic.
I want to start out by saying I'm sorry to Alexia's family. I didn't intend them to get any hate, to put them through any emotional stress. I didn't mean to get them involved in anything.
You didn't mean to get the parents involved? You faked their daughter's death, you fucking moron. It's 2020 and literally everyone has access to the internet. Did you not expect the literal millions of people who heard about your video to go online and find the parents and offer their condolences or at least ask questions? Like, there's no way he's that stupid. It's like he has the brain of a fucking 9th grader.
I don't have a high school diploma. I dropped out of high school in grade 9.
Oh.
I felt the happiest I've ever felt in a long time. You don't understand, like, how messed up my life used to be, like.
So he's talking about how happy he was with Alexia, and it looks like he actually took some of my advice. Those tears look pretty real. In fact, I would go as far as to say that they are real tears. Maybe something did actually happen between him and Alexia. But I just can't bring myself to care. He's caused so much shit. He's lied to so many people. I just don't feel bad for him. Not even a little bit. And so the next 4 minutes of this video are just him telling us how hard his life was growing up and what led him to start a YouTube channel, which nobody cares about. We don't give a shit about that. So I'll save you guys the time and cut to where he actually starts talking about Alexia and what happened.
After the first video that we posted together when I said she died, she got phone calls from her parents and her parents didn't like it. And this was like really stressing Alexia out. So the next day goes by, I post the next video of me visiting her memorial.
So Alexia's parents were mad that her douchebag boyfriend is trying to fake her death for views on YouTube. Rightfully so. But Jaystation responds to this in the worst way anyone could. Instead of recognizing that your girlfriend's parents are pissed and like doing the right thing, which would be to tell the truth, he simply shits out even more videos trying to capitalize on the fake death of his girlfriend, which also raises tensions between Alexia and her parents and Jaystation. Now what Jaystation says next is literally the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard out of his mouth. So if you're short on brain cells or you're like a little slow, I recommend maybe earmuffing this, because once you hear this, you will immediately lose brain cells. I'm not even kidding.
And I told her that her parents, it's none of her business what we do online. I don't mess with his dad's business, he shouldn't mess with ours.
Yeah, you heard that shit correctly. Jaystation's girlfriend is coming to him saying that her parents are upset because they're probably getting thousands of messages and phone calls asking if their daughter is actually dead, which would be annoying as fuck. And Jaystation responds with, "It's none of their business. It's none of your parents' business. Why is your dad in my business?" You literally made it their business when you faked their daughter's death. Clearly, without asking them, they probably just woke up one day to hundreds of messages and they're probably freaking the fuck out, wondering why a bunch of people are asking if my daughter's dead. But Jaystation is so fucking stupid. He has the nerve to say that it's none of their business. It is literally 100% their business. It's more their business than Jaystation's business. It's their fucking daughter. Holy shit. He's so fucking stupid. Oh. It's okay. It's okay. Remember him crying. It's okay. He's sad. He's in a bad place right now. I'm sorry. I get so heated. He's just so dumb.
I noticed her laptop was gone. Her purse is gone. She didn't take my keys for the elevator and my building that I live in. I realized like something was going on. She wasn't answering all my texts. I noticed that all my previous texts from her were all deleted into my phone. She deleted our conversations.
So this part of the story is likely true. She packed her shit and left in the middle of the night because her delusional ass boyfriend can't see the issue with millions of people thinking she's dead. Apparently, before she left, she went onto his phone and deleted all of their messages, which is pretty fucking convenient because I'm sure there was a lot of proof within those messages. But she deleted them, so I guess we'll never know. Nice, Jaystation. Good one. Smooth. This is also super convenient for Jaystation because with no text messages to prove anything, it's basically his word against hers. So he can say whatever the fuck he wants. The only person who could really contest this story is Ahmed Mo, his fucking butt buddy. And obviously he's not going to do that because he's far too busy sucking the clout directly from the tip of Jaystation's penis.
And then, all of a sudden, police knock on my door. They say, "There's a warrant for your arrest." And I say, "Why?" And they say, "For assault with a weapon and assault." So an assault and an assault with a weapon. I have a warrant for my arrest. I can't leave my house right now or I'm gonna get arrested.
So are you trying to tell me, Jaystation, that if I go out of my house and I murder 3 people and I make it back home, the police won't be able to arrest me because I'm in my house and they can't legally arrest people even if they have a warrant for their arrest? No, that literally makes no sense. That defeats the whole purpose of a warrant. And on top of that, Jaystation is saying he never hit her or abused her or anything, and obviously I can't speak on that, but it really makes me wonder, how easy is it to get a warrant for someone's arrest? I assume that she went to the police with evidence and proof, and that's how they got the warrant. Either that or there is no warrant, because again, if they did have a warrant, he would already be arrested. And this is the dilemma with believing what you read on the internet, especially with people like Jaystation. He's a fucking chronic liar, and you don't know what he's lying about. He could be lying about everything. Like, it's so hard to tell which tiny or huge details he's lying about. So personally, I find it safe to just assume that everything he says is bullshit unless it makes sense. And nothing he says makes sense because he's a fucking idiot. And I don't know about you guys, but I truly want to hear Alexia's side of the story. So Alexia, if you are somehow watching this video and you've somehow made it to this point of the video, please reach out to someone. It doesn't even have to be me. Reach out to anybody and tell your story. If you want to reach out to me, all my socials are at itsdemorgan. So, you know, do it. Little shameless plug there. But honestly, Alexia, please tell your side of the story. Anyways, he ends the video talking about how he's gonna turn himself in and how there's a chance that he might go to jail for at least a year. And so if he isn't uploading for a year, we all know where he is. And that's pretty much it. I'm so curious to hear your thoughts in the comment sections down below. If you guys have any interesting theories on what's going on, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to drop a like if you liked it, leave a comment, tell me what you think, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And until next time, peace out.
I'm living life like I'm not alive. Risky little nigga, I'll take the dive. Don't try to come to me, got a guy. I hit your bitch, bro, I wouldn't lie. I tried to kill it, it wouldn't die.